you don't want to get her pregnant, then you gotta pull.
Hey,
Hey, my bad. What's going on? Hey, whoa, hey.
What up, guys?
No, I'm just playing around, man. Yeah, welcome back, man. The Thanksgiving holiday kind of got the best of us here a little bit. We had family stuff to do, but if you're watching and you're back like we're back, then welcome back to the Side Project
Podcast.
Who is this guy, man?
What's going on, dude?
Did you
we invite you
here?
to come on the podcast, but the intro.
That's our thing,
I just
man.
want to be included.
Intro's
That's all it
our
was.
thing, dog.
Nah, man.
Intro's our
that's,
thing.
That's how you don't show up on another episode.
This is how it just goes back to two people and we put the couch back. Welcome
the
back
casting couch
to the Side Project Podcast. Pound it. Man, that's cool, man. We'll give you a little pound. Or you know what? We'll give you a little elbow. You get an elbow. You get the pound next time when we have you on as a guest next time. As you
so
can
for
tell,
those of you who don't know, Chaz is going to pound Roger.
The set. I'm not going to do that. By the way, that's great intro for those that don't know him. You know what I mean? Go ahead, and introduce yourself. Even though Julio just did.
The guy
My name's
who's gonna
Roger.
get pounded.
Yeah, what a grand intro. Hi, my name is Roger. I'm here now. This is a new.
I was gonna keep going with it too.
we got a different setup, as you can clearly tell, because you have eyes. This was kind of like a last minute thing. It was like a not even a full day. It was like
quick little setup, man.
Yeah, a quick little
Thank you,
thing
by the
that
way,
we.
for inviting me on.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. Whatever. We
Instantly regretted it when he cut into our intro. Right?
Instantaneous.
This is gonna be the best podcast ever. What are you talking about?
We got
Wild
a different
imagination, man. I like that.
We got a different setup here. We're rolling with whatever. It was like a last minute thing. We just put it together. That's where you could tell he's got a different mic. So
I feel special.
yeah, you got make sure you hold the mic up so they can hear you since it's a different one. Again, it was a last minute thing.
buddy.
Next time we have some guests on, hopefully we'll have things a little more together. But reason that we missed a week for those that do watch is the Thanksgiving holiday kind of got the best of us. The way we record, our schedule, and things that we do. So sometimes during the holidays, being that Christmas is coming and New Year's is coming, things might be a little different. They may not. We'll see. Maybe skip do bi-weekly.
We'll still touch in with you guys. Put
We'll
up on
hit
the
you up.
Instagram and stuff like that. Post them to kind of keep you guys.
Has it been a minute yet? Are we a minute in? Yeah, I think we're a minute in. Instagram. YouTube doesn't like when you curse a minute in, but I think we're a minute in now, right? So now we could say things like, "Oh fuck, bitch, ass, pussy." How was your Thanksgiving, dude?
It was
Good
a
segue,
lot
by
better
the
than that.
Yeah. Perfect.
So no, it was pretty good, man. Ate a lot of good food. Chilled with the family.
Same.
So just enjoyed myself.
Hell yeah.
I stuffed myself. Stuffing.
Stuff. He stuffed
Stuffing.
his front end and his back end.
I don't know about the back end. It came out the back end. so there's that. I don't know what your fascination with pounding people
man.
and
Hey man, you're the one that said you're the one that said that I was gonna pound Roger or something, or Roger was gonna pound me. I don't know who's pounding, but it's not me and Roger. That's
Obviously,
for sure.
they do the pounding to each other.
Oh shit. How was your Thanksgiving, dude?
It was pretty cool. Chilled with family.
Yeah.
Had my pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Pumpkin
See,
pie.
again, another
Pumpkin
reason
pie.
why I don't want this guy on here, man. I don't know what
I
we're
like
doing.
apple pie and
You can see it in the
pie.
minority, bro. People love their pumpkin pie on
Yeah. You know, actually,
People with soft teeth like
Some
it
of my
'cause it's
family
easier to
actually do
eat, like
like
baby
pumpkin
food.
with some whipped cream on there.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't even use whip.
I like apple
That's how you're
Cool
supposed to eat it.
Cool Whip.
cool whip.
Use
Oh yeah,
fucking
whatever.
Cool
Cool
Whip.
Whip, whatever the hell that shit is.
You don't
Yeah.
even know how to eat your own favorite pie, man?
I don't think
All I know
I
is
don't think I've
white
ever
and
had
fluffy.
Cool Whip before. Now that we're talking about Cool Whip.
Because you're not cool.
I always just
I
use.
tried Cool Whip.
I don't think I've tried. I always
Is it the same shit?
Essentially.
kind of.
of.
use whipped cream for my nipples. I never used Cool Whip before.
Oh, so this is gonna be one of those episodes. He's talking about a lot of pounding, a lot of whipped cream and stuff like that. So,
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
stuffing?
Oh shit,
You're
yours
simple
I
stuffing.
said it.
fucking
Pumpkin
stuffing.
pie.
What the fuck is in?
Well, I mean,
pumpkin pie.
yeah.
What the fuck is in stuffing?
Stuff.
Bread and,
That's
and
why
a
they
bunch
call
of
it
stuff.
stuffing.
Yeah,
I like
pretty
mashed
much.
potatoes.
It's a bunch of stuff, man. You just
People
eat
put a
it.
bunch of stuffing.
People will put other stuff in there, just stuff.
Yeah, it depends.
stuff.
It depends where you're
guys
from
have
because
good
honestly,
descriptions.
no. Honestly, it just depends where you're from. It's real hard to kind of nail it down. It's just the same way Guatemalans will make tamales different from, different people.
Mexicans.
For Mexican tamales are a lot
yeah.
different. So it depends.
Empanadas too.
And then not even
Yeah.
But
Like
that's the whole-
Argentine empanadas and then
Yeah.
Cuban empanadas are different.
and not even that. It just depends how your family makes them.
I like
family,
the Argentine the best. It's not just because of my
Yeah.
family. I just,
Yeah.
or maybe
No,
it
I
is.
love
Maybe it's because I grew
empanadas,
up on
man.
it.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's because of my
I'm
family.
not saying,
It's
the
hard to
Cuban
find because of my
empanadas aren't
family.
good, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, the whole point is everybody makes them different. Everybody has their own style of stuffing, which my auntie, shout out to my tia Marjori, makes
like to
the
stuff it from the back.
best fucking stuffing you
I
can
like,
think of.
on all fours from the back, that's my favorite stuffing.
Well, I don't know if she does that, but
Are we not talking about the same
No,
stuffing?
we're not.
I don't think so.
Again, dude, stuffing.
Stuffing. All right.
Stuffing.
We just
All kinds of stuffing happening.
Stuffing. Hashtag stuffing.
Let us know your favorite holiday dish.
Yeah, let us know. Put it down in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram at the Side Project Podcast and let me know your hashtag stuffing. How do you like to get stuffed? The Motorola Razr is making a motherfucking comeback.
All right.
And right off the bat, we do this thing on our podcast every now and then. I don't think we do it every episode. I don't think
we should. But the whole point is, we do a thing called "Do We Need This?"
Do we need this? The Motorola Razr is making a comeback.
We should ask this guy.
Okay.
We should ask.
We'll ask the guest. Roger, Motorola Razr making a comeback. Do we need this?
Soft pumpkin pie.
No, I don't think we need this.
I don't think we need this.
It's a nostalgic thing, I think, for a lot of people, but
it's still gonna fold
again. Yeah.
And then it unfolds into a full screen.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not big on it. I had one when it first came out, dude. Because of course, who else, you know?
Yeah. But I had a Motorola Razr too.
But dude,
I think we all did.
I'm not paying $1,500, dude.
Yeah, it's $1,500.
Nah, dude, that's the iPhone, that's the Apple Watch, maybe even some AirPods and shit.
Watch and iPhone.
That's building a pretty damn good gaming PC right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A decent one, a pretty damn good, decent one. Yeah. I don't know who this is for.
You know how many fucking pumpkin pies you could get with $1,500? Since apparently this guy likes pumpkin pie. I'm just saying.
I don't know who the pumpkin pies, man. I'm telling you.
I don't like
you're gonna
pumpkin
get older,
pie
you're gonna
either,
regret
really,
those words.
I had some pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving. It was
that's why he gets fucking elbows, man. So
again, like I told you, apple pie and poonsang. I don't know who this is for. Is it for the older generation, the mid generation, the younger generation, to claim retro
generation?
Yeah, so like he was saying, it could be a younger generation thing, just to say like, hey, we're fucking retro. You know, we're doing this, we're bringing it back.
I mean,
but
people spend that much money on an iPhone. Not
there
on,
you go.
What?
It's a fucking hipster thing.
It's a hipster thing. You know what? It fucking might be, dude. But I'm gonna call it right now. This thing's gonna fail.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's gonna fail. $1,500 for a flip phone.
Yeah.
You say what you want, retro, nostalgic. It's still a flip phone. I had a flip phone. Don't want one now though.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Just because I had one doesn't mean I want one now.
Obviously, besides the fucking Razr, the last one that I had was the Sidekicks, dude. I used to be big on the
I had a
Sidekicks.
I remember those.
Yeah. No, Sidekick was the shit, man.
Yeah. All right, man.
Sidekick was the shit. A lot of anniversaries. Going on right now, like gaming anniversaries and shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like anniversaries because like I don't got none of that going on.
Nobody's got any.
You know you don't, Julio.
That's all right. I got some stuff going on.
PlayStation.
I got some stuffing going on, but
PlayStation. The original PlayStation is
25 years old.
25 years old, man.
Jesus, man.
25 years old.
That's almost like a quarter of your age, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Jesus.
No,
I'm not good at math, so that's not happening for me.
All right. Well, point is, it's sold.
Yeah, it's getting there. Fond fucking memories of the PlayStation, though.
Yes,
I'll tell you that right
I think
now.
they were definitely. I think they were at the forefront of pioneering for gaming. Period.
Nah, I feel like Dreamcast was for that.
Oh, Dreamcast was ahead of its time, though. We've talked about it briefly, but Dreamcast. People. They turned their heads with the Dreamcast.
Dude, I love the Dreamcast.
Oh, the Dreamcast was the shit,
dude.
Yeah, there was
they
a lot.
even
the controller to me is to this day is the most comfortable controller you'll ever have in your hand.
No, it's awesome. It's funny because this controller, I'm telling you, this modeled everything to come in the future. Everything. The way that controllers are made. This was it, especially like with Xbox and Nintendo.
Well, look at that though. That's a
beauty, man. That is a Space Invader.
That's a 64 fucking control.
No, the colors and everything. Nintendo, yeah, it is. But but dude, they were ahead of the time. Even the controller with the VMU in the middle with the screen and everything, and then you could do little side games and stuff. If you played Sonic Adventure, you could do your chows. They called them chows from the Chow Garden. You can raise your chows like a Tamagotchi.
Oh, it's Tamagotchi.
Talking about the new PlayStation controller.
Oh yeah. Speaking of PlayStation, the PS5 controller. Since we're talking about controllers and modeling controllers, the PS5 controller is said to have a slightly larger body, more so I guess not exactly like the Xbox. I thinking from the patent that I saw, it's gonna kind of be like an in between what PlayStation is now. And then,
but they're getting bigger
as Xbox is. Yeah, they're getting a little bit bigger. Yeah, because even like if you look at the third party,
size matters.
I still prefer the Xbox matters. If it's not that one, number one, Xbox is second.
But like even if you look at like third party controllers, like for instance Razer, they make a lot of gaming peripherals.
They're a big company.
Even their controller is for the PlayStation is more modeled after the Xbox. Yeah. So even third parties.
On the PlayStation controller, my hands used to go super numb.
Yeah, I feel like you played it more when you held it. Yeah, you kind of played it more like this. I don't know if anybody could.
I don't know why he's pointing down, but
this is what I think in my mind. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if you get what I'm trying to say. Like when I played a PlayStation controller, I got to stand up to do it, or else I'm doing like when I played a PlayStation controller,
Give me some nipples.
I played like I feel like I played more like this. Now I'm all hunched over. But I played more like this, and then like with the Xbox controller, I feel more relaxed like this.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm grabbing some breasticles. You know,
All right,
that's what I.
It's gonna be one of those.
You know what
episodes.
I mean? So they're getting a larger body, which that's fine by me. I love large bodies, and then a
BBWs all
USB-C
day,
port.
baby.
And they're getting rid of the light bar, which I mean, you guys had PS.
I guess that
Force.
kind of that takes
Was that
away.
important? The light bar?
Just for the camera, some games used it. They tried to do like a Wii U thing, I guess, but it didn't really pan out.
Which it
That's
was
when they came out those
I
little
forgot what
wand
they
looking
called it.
ones.
Yeah, the wand things. I was about to say
Well,
that.
because Xbox had Connect, right? So that's
Yeah,
that's
and then
but
we had
PlayStation
the-
came out.
yeah,
way
I know,
before.
but that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They
Yeah, you're
started
right,
they started with the
Xbox Connect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always fucking
Hey,
right.
hey,
They started with that, so of course they're gonna want to outdo them.
Yeah.
They started with the wands. Nobody. Really
Everybody
cared.
wants to do it was just a step in like augmented reality, and just like VR is not really taking off. Neither is the AR.
No, you know
what I mean?
what though? The
I don't
VR
think it's just-
VR had potential. I just think that they just
expensive.
couldn't. They
It's too
couldn't fucking
expensive,
nail it.
and you need a lot of room. Like,
Don't you need a good PC to run it or something? Also?
Yeah, if you're going off of the
Yeah.
PC ones, you need a good one. But
Yeah,
the light bar also was
PlayStation-
couch co-op for the
Play-
light bar, right?
Which
PlayStation
nobody does
had
no
it
more.
for,
Yeah.
PlayStation had it for almost like, dude, like another $500-600
Yeah, that's what I'm
on top of
saying.
that.
That's what it is for the
Yeah.
consoles. And,
Yeah,
you know,
no, dude, I'm not doing that.
Which just sidebar. Xbox said for their next console, Project Scarlet or whatever they're working on, they're not going to be focusing on VR at all.
I hope
Good.
they don't.
Applause to them.
Yeah.
We don't need it.
We don't need
No,
VR.
they
Yeah.
don't.
If I want a VR,
It's a very small community,
If I
I
want,
think,
if I want some
that wants
VR,
it.
I'm gonna go after that specific. Like I'll go like get a PC, some shit like that.
Yeah,
and
and
do it
I'd
like
get
that.
I'd get the best of the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, dude. I'm not doing that. You don't go to a fucking steakhouse and get chicken. Which I know somebody who did that, but I'm not gonna put them out there like that.
I know some people. I know people that do that too. Keeping with anniversaries, Donkey Kong Country is 25 years old,
Jesus
and Donkey
Christ,
Kong
man.
64 is 20.
Is any of this making you feel old?
I feel a little bit old. Somebody
Yeah.
grab me my cane. I feel
Cane.
bad. Mila's been sleeping like all day. I gotta
That's
take her
alright,
for a
man.
walk.
I remember playing Donkey Kong. What was the 25-year one?
Donkey Kong
The
Country?
one on 64
On
for
Super
sure.
Nintendo.
I don't remember.
I know I played it 100%. I know I played it.
Same.
But I
I know I had
can't
to play it.
remember anything
You don't
in
have
my
any big
mind.
memories
What
of
I don't remember what the story was about. Nothing.
I don't remember either. But I remember fondly, and I mean vividly, playing.
He likes to fondle
fondly and vividly,
Is that
and
the one
fondling.
when they added the train thing, or was that in?
That was in the Super Nintendo one. They
Was
added
it?
that already, right?
That might have been.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I think that was in the Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude. I remember that like a motherfucker. Keeping with Nintendo, more anniversaries. GameCube is 18 years old.
I'm gonna
18
be
years
straight.
old,
I'm gonna be
man.
straight with you. I
skipped
wasn't. I
it.
wasn't that fucking big.
Oh, dude.
I was not. That big.
I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I'm a Nintendo fanboy,
no,
dude.
don't get me wrong. I
Little
love
purple motherfucker with the little disc. They made
Yeah.
Nintendo makes a lot of mistakes. I will say
And
that.
that little carrying
but
thing,
they
that was a
also are
mistake.
very innovative, though. They're
No,
very
yeah, they
innovative.
are. I'll give them that.
They stay in their own
100%.
lane. I'll tell you that.
I
They
mean,
do
which is doing good
100%.
for them. They're making billions.
Hey, yeah, they do their thing. They were the best-selling console of I think 2018 and 19.
Yeah, the Switch is.
Or wait, no, I think it was 2018. I don't know. Whatever.
No, they're the ones on console this year too.
This year,
The
yeah.
Switch is.
I just was not big on GameCube.
Dude, GameCube was awesome, dude. The
Luigi's Mansion is
Luigi's
probably like
Mansion
the only game
was the
that-
shit.
that
Smash
was-
Bros.
Never played it.
I didn't play Mario Kart Double Dash though. But
Never
I'm
played
huge
it.
on Mario Kart, but for some reason I don't remember
You
playing
see my
Double
point?
Dash at all.
You're big on Super Mario, but Double Dash,
I
you
don't know.
skipped it.
I skipped
What
it.
was
I don't-
Double Dash?
You're a
Mario?
Nintendo.
Double Dash was huge. I mean, I've played
It was
it,
like a multi-user
but I
thing,
played it
like-
later in life. I
yeah.
emulated it on my PC. God damn, excuse me.
One
you could
character
have
rides, the other one throws the
other one
shit.
throws, yeah. And you
Oh,
could do
so it was
that with
a
like two.
multiplayer type of.
Yeah. But
Okay.
like,
So,
but
like, you and me-
even if
you
you
and me
weren't
could do
playing
that.
multiplayer, you controlled both, and you
Yeah.
could switch on who's driving
Yeah.
and who was throwing.
Yeah, I don't remember that game.
Yeah. As Super Mario Sunshine, hands down, next to Odyssey. If you guys gotta get a Switch and play Super
Play
Mario
Sunshine.
Odyssey.
Sunshine was a hell of a
I'll get a
game.
Sunshine
Switch.
was the shit, dude.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
I'll just take your Switch. We
Nah,
can do that.
I love my Switch.
We
man.
can
I'll
switch.
take it.
We
Hey.
can switch.
Super Mario Sunshine, hands down, second best to me Mario game ever. Nintendo Wii is 13 years old. I got fond fucking memories of the Wii too.
Another one I skipped.
My Wii
I got
and
a
the
lot of good
Nintendo Wii.
memories. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I was the biggest. The only thing that really got me from Wii was the Wii Sports, in particular, the bowling and the boxing game.
I never got into it. I don't
No?
know what it was. Nah.
Dude, awesome. And Super Mario Galaxy, pretty awesome game. You see a lot of influences for what Odyssey became in Galaxy.
Off of that, right?
Certain things.
Yeah, but I wasn't that big on it. But I mean, hey, it was a good console. It was
oh, dude, it was awesome.
It did great.
I'm super big on video game music. I listen to video game music all the time. I mean, we have 8-bit retro music in our Instagram promo clips, in the background of our promo clips.
If you can't hear it,
if you can't hear it, put your ear up to it and listen to it. It's pretty cool. Since we mentioned it, I should have said who that's by. It's not by me. I didn't make that, because our outro music. When you see our outro slide that says Side Project Podcast and has our stuff, that was produced by me and Tony Chavez, which you can find
Shout out to that guy, man.
At Tony Chavez Photographer.
We'll
on
have
Instagram.
him on here for sure. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, that was produced by me. But the 8-bit retro promo that we use in our clips, that was produced. His name's David, and I'm sorry, I can't remember his last name right now. But cool shit. But Nintendo Wii, man, bringing it back to the video game music. Super big on video game music. I have a collection of 1,500 plus songs of video game music.
I think you're in the 2Ks. I think you're in the.
No, I'm saying aren't there DJs that just use the 2-bit?
Oh yeah, they use the 8-bit sounds and the 16-bit sounds all the time. But the Nintendo Wii had some of the best video game music ever. The lobby music, the Me Plaza, the all that stuff, man.
See, I skipped that one, so I don't
the
really
Everybody
remember.
Votes channel. Oh shit. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is 27 years old. Son of a
you got the little toy?
motherfucking time.
He likes to play
Sonic
with toys.
Speed. There we go. Look at him. Hey.
So yes, man. How much? What were you, I think you were telling me something like $5 million on the
for the movie
right?
design?
For the movie.
So the game is 27 years old.
Do you think it'll be cheesy for that? The movie? Though? I mean, $5 million doesn't seem that much for
the redesign. No, well, I mean, we saw the redesign.
It looks hella good. It looked better.
Good, yeah. And there was talk that they were rushing the redesign to try to hurry up and get it out, but they weren't rushing it. One of the CGI artists came out and said, no, we took our time with it. It was over the course of a couple months. And they said something like it wasn't even that hard because I think it was 90% or something of the movie was already done. Yeah. So all they had to do was kind of like just change the textures and swap it out.
It looks a lot better.
It does look a lot better because the first one scared the living shit out of me. Yeah, I hid in my closet for like 3 weeks after that. Like,
so you finally came out the closet.
Yeah, you know the. I'm just The Grudge when they were like, you know what I'm talking about?
He held the grudge because I said he came out the closet. So.
In the closet, the Grudge, the chick. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
That was me. That was me in the closet when I saw the Sonic. That design is horrible. When you place them side by side, the original and then the redesign.
Night and day. Way better.
Horrible.
For sure.
I mean, but I think there's a lot going on with that movie that I'm not super excited about.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm down to see it. I'm gonna give it a good script.
Look, check it out. I'm gonna give it, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you brought that up. Another good example of that was like Green Lantern, man. They were good. Ryan Reynolds was good.
Good actor.
Everybody was on point. It was a shit script. And I have a feeling, and hopefully not. Hopefully not, though. It's not gonna ruin Sonic for me.
These movie companies put a bad taste in everybody's mouth with game adaptations. Yeah, they tend to fail more than they don't.
Yeah, it hasn't really good ones at all. Dune sucked.
Nah, look what happened with
Dune
fucking
was horrible.
You want to talk about horrible?
Assassin's Creed.
Remember that wasn't that good.
You remember?
I wanted it to be good so badly because
no. Okay, so you remember the Pac-Man one, the fucking the one with
Pixels?
Oh, that one sucked balls.
I mean, it wasn't necessarily a video game adaptation.
One with Adam Sandler.
Yeah, it had video game characters in
that's
it.
what that
no,
was.
but that's the whole thing, though. You were bringing in characters that obviously we're gonna be like, hey, that's
video game characters. Yeah,
hey, that's so and so. Hey, that's it. You
that
know
movie
what I'm saying?
was bad, dude. I love Adam Sandler. I love Kevin James.
That movie sucked.
That movie sucked balls, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, really like goat balls.
Like Last Jedi.
You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, that movie sucked too. I think they could do something. If the script is cool, they have a good thing going. If they
at least they'll pique enough people's interest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it. But
looking forward to Jim Carrey, to be honest.
I'm looking forward to see what I like him.
I know he's not the fat version.
Okay, yes.
But I'm just Jim Carrey as an actor. I mean, if he can pull up that same type of energy he had in,
which it looks like it in the trailers.
That's my whole. That's my whole point.
I do like it though. My bad.
Or The Mask.
Keeping with what he was saying real quick. I do like when he comes in and he's like, "Would you like the coffee?" And he's like, "Yes, I would like the coffee." Yeah. I love the way you make it.
Yeah,
that's classic Jim Carrey.
It is.
No, yeah. Okay, so look, again,
I like that.
Again, I'm not knocking Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey as a fucking actor.
It's the script and what the design of the character in the movie, right?
It's the design that's bothering me more than anything because
he's not round.
He's not round. He's not a big boy.
He's
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Eggman, Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, the shape of a fucking egg.
Eggman.
Have some fucking legs. Have a gut. Have something.
Yeah, it's in the
they could have put a fat suit on him.
Yeah, they could have. They could have.
Yeah,
that's my whole thing. They have the technology to do it. They didn't do it. They decided to go with
watch
like a skinny.
Make sure she doesn't knock
I mean, they could have done what they're calling it.
Brothor.
Fat Thor, Bro Thor.
That's a fat fucking
If they do
Thor.
a good thing with Sonic, they could do Sonic 1 the way it is now, the movie, Sonic the Hedgehog, and then they could do Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and kind of follow the game a little bit, bring in Tails for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog
Knuckles.
3, they could bring in Knuckles, and then if you go into the Sonic Adventure era, the 2000, the Dreamcast era,
really
Shadow
play
the
that one.
Hedgehog, just please don't put Big the Cat. All my Sega fans, all my Sonic fans, please don't put Big the Cat.
Never heard of Big the Cat.
He's like a big purple fucking cat that
fishes.
has no point in the game. He just fishes
big
in the
girl?
game. It's very boring. It's very saddening.
Yeah,
everything's
so I
fast
mean,
except the big cat.
yeah, you know what? We should just keep rolling forward with it, man.
Keep rolling. You know what we're gonna get into? We're gonna get into this
Our
week's
cosplay of the week, right?
Cosplay of the week. This cosplay of the week was done by me. I chose it. I mean, not done by me, but I chose this
Taking
cosplay
that guy's
of the
credit,
week.
man. Come on, man.
Don't pull that, Mila. There you go. Good girl. We should have let Roger do it, being he's a guest, but again, this was kind of like a last minute thing. So I chose this week's cosplay of the week, and I found it via Legends of Warcraft. Again, I'll throw everything up on the screen. But the cosplay itself was done by what is it? Hoku Props? Is that what it is? Shit.
It'd be nice if you were ready with that information.
Hoku Props at Hoku Props.
All right.
Looks
And
dope.
yeah, the cosplay is the Lich King from World of Warcraft, and it looks like it's Bolivar Lich King because of the color of the eyes and the glowing and everything. If it was Arthas, it would be blue, be Frost. Either way.
Which he's my favorite character.
Oh, man.
I mean, from them too.
Yeah, the Lich King. Oh my God! And I'm excited to see for your World of Warcraft players over here. I'm excited to see what happens with the Lich King coming up on Shadowlands.
Talk about gaming movies. They did the
The Warcraft movie.
It was
hey man, I
okay.
liked it,
Yeah,
man.
I liked it too.
A lot of people didn't like it because it strayed away from certain things. But I mean, yeah, it's going to happen. They're going to change things.
It wasn't
in movies.
bad.
But I liked it. And I think everybody shit on it so hard that they don't want to do sequels. And it would be so amazing to see it move forward. They can always improve and make it better. Yeah. Don't shit on it because then we're going to wait years until we see another reboot. You know what I mean? If that. Anyway, my bad. Let's put that cosplay back up. And Hoku Props, dope cosplay of the Lich King, really cool. Thank you guys for being just amazing. I know you didn't do anything for me, but this Lich King, it actually did something for me. It made my nipples colder than a witch's tit, which
I've never.
What was that again?
Colder than a witch's tit. My dad says that all the time.
Yeah.
Colder than a witch's tit.
Colder
than a witch's tit.
For sure.
Your dad says a lot of shit.
My dad watches the podcast. I've heard that more than just from my dad.
He talks a
I'm
lot.
definitely going to use that though from now on.
I would use it in passing just as a normal fucking person. Just randomly say it.
Yeah, I mean, I say like,
I'm just going to say it anywhere, man. I go to Disneyland a lot. I'm going to be using it over there now. Colder than a witch's tit. I mean, they have witches
out here, man.
They have the evil witch.
Yeah,
right now I'm going to say colder than a witch's tit.
But then,
okay,
making my
but
sausage shrivel.
And it is colder than a witch's tit now. So
It is getting cold out. It is a little cold. So,
oh man.
Oh, good stuff.
It is what it is. Good times. Good.
I mean, I guess it's just hard because then I don't know too many witches that I can say, hey,
wasn't
how do your tits fare when?
What's her name? Helena Bonham Carter.
Bellatrix, Harry Potter, right?
Bellatrix. Lestrange in Harry Potter. Yeah. Was she a witch?
Yeah, she's a witch.
She's a witch.
Isn't she more of a like a?
They're considered wizards. They're considered witches. Whatever the fuck you want to say.
Like a sorcerer type of
Her
thing.
tits were probably cold.
But yeah, they're considered witches.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter lore. Yeah,
she's a good witch.
Point is, real life, there is no witches.
Are witches' tits colder than a regular female's than a human female's tits?
I guess you have to get to know a witch to find out, right?
Let us know in the comments if your tits are colder than a witch's tit.
This fucking guy.
I want to get into some Star Wars talk, which is semi part of why we brought Roger here. Roger's a really big Star Wars fan. Knows a lot more than we do about Star Wars, and
Well, it was like around the George Lucas era.
I guess
I'm not that old.
I guess in a sense, everybody's different, but I guess in a sense, I mean, Roger's big on Marvel and everything too, but I think
And DC.
Yeah, I think you would say maybe your Star Wars is my Marvel. Like
Yeah, I would say that
I'm way
for sure.
bigger on Marvel, things like that. You're bigger on Star Wars. Not that you're not big on Marvel or anything like that, because I love Star Wars too. I mean, we're not that far apart in age. You know, we all kind of grew up on it. But I think you're a bigger Star Wars fan.
I was like, what?
Out of the three of us,
Maybe 15, I think, when Phantom Menace came out.
Oh, dude, man, if we're talking,
1999?
we went. I was fucking 9 years old.
See, I'm super good at math, so I can totally give you my age.
I was in Oklahoma. Again, my Tia Marjorie, she would bro.
Best character for sure.
It was colder than a witch's tit.
Yeah.
Point is, I was out there, and that's how I first got started on Star Wars. She would take me to see movies all the time, and Star Wars was just one of the things that we always saw together.
Like I grew up dude, I used to watch those just to have them in the background all the time. Even just
Star Wars, yeah. When I was growing up too.
So he was that asshole running up the light bill. You know?
The prequels, prequels, right?
Yeah, the prequels.
Yeah, the prequels.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I even like Attack of the Clones.
Some of the prequel stuff. Hey, look, I gotta tell you right now, the prequel where when Anakin finally becomes Darth Vader, and
that was cheesy. Yeah, it was
pretty cheesy, and it was dragged on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, dude.
I like
the whole thing.
Who?
Palpatine's face in that scene.
Yeah.
Fucking smile.
Yeah.
I mean, with the whole Star Wars thing, though, dude. I mean, it's just I don't know.
How many times is George Lucas gonna change them fucking edits? You know what I'm talking
about? Well, that was a big controversy in this last one because supposedly they changed it where now Greedo says,
on D+. Yeah.
But
he says
supposedly that wasn't Disney
right
that did it. It was one of the last scenes that George Lucas did to his movies before he sold it to Disney.
Yeah.
So he changed
right before they gave it to.
It was basically a new edit that George had already did.
But they didn't, since they haven't come out with new, I guess, releases of those movies. The time that they finally got to put that new edit in was for D+.
Yeah, basically Greedo now says a word basically like an insult.
Malarkey or malarkey, right?
Yeah,
malarkey or malak. Yeah, malarkey's an actual word.
And now they both shoot at the same time.
Malarkey or crack in my ass. He
but
says something.
Shuffers.
I'm gonna find it. You guys go ahead. You talk.
No, yeah. So, dude, yeah, no. I mean, yeah, you are here. That's why we're here to talk about Star Wars and everything. So, the whole reason I got Disney Plus, dude, was for the Mandalorian, which
the Baby Yoda show.
The Baby Yoda show. But I honestly, at first, I was.
He says McClunky. Greedo. He says McClunky.
You just figured that out.
I feel right now, man. We're saying malarkey, malarkey.
We're close. We're in the ball range.
He says McClunky. Yeah.
So. Baby Yoda show.
Baby Yoda
the Baby Yoda show, yeah.
He's so fucking cute, man.
Yeah, he fucking is, dude. You already got a Funko Pop of him, right?
Oh, yeah. I want the plush.
Also, yeah, me too.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the plush, dude.
The plush is, man, I don't know. It just looks so cute, too.
And I guess I missed out on the whole...
plush.
I missed out on the whole Mando...
Tell him he's okay.
Funko Pop, right? Because they already sold out. Yeah. I mean, hey.
They went out quick.
The whole reason I got Disney Plus, or I even got on board, was
I got it for free.
I got that one other character, though. The Krill. I have spoken.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing I love about this series.
I have spoken.
All the one-liners I have spoken.
You just fucking mic dropped right there.
This is the way, man. I have spoken. I love This Is the Way.
Who?
When the Mandalorians say that, they say, "This is the way."
This is the way.
Oh yeah.
That's their thing.
Yeah.
I love that shit, dude.
It's fucking.
Yeah, because there was a fight
Mando's
scene where he was trying to get away when he got Baby Yoda back.
This is the way.
And then he's like, "Wait," he was like, "Why are you guys doing this? You guys are gonna basically give up our headquarters or whatever." He's like, "This is the way. That's just what we got to do."
Dude, which by the way brings me real quick. The SJW community, social justice warriors or whatever, they're out there complaining that it was called The Mandalorian, and that there wasn't enough females in the show.
Well, somebody was complaining about there wasn't a female in the first episode, which there obviously was.
There was. Yeah. Didn't pay attention.
His
or didn't watch it.
Suit
or
builder,
didn't watch it at all.
The one who
she's clearly up there in the hierarchy.
Yeah, she's not a nobody.
She's the one they all go to. She's out there making. Maybe if you stopped spending so much time online complaining and actually watched it, or got out there and made some motherfucking armor for somebody yourselves. Maybe if you got out there and made some fucking steel, you'd make a difference.
Came in a little hot there, buddy.
It's all right. I'll edit it in post.
But no, the whole point is, dude. Yeah, I mean, you want to bitch and moan and complain about, oh, this wasn't there, this wasn't that. But then look, if you would have waited, you would have saw
also
episode 4.
in chapter 4. Yeah,
episode 4. It's the same shit.
It is, but they say chapter 4.
Tomato. It's the same thing.
It is an episode. It's episode 1, 2, 3, 4. But they say chapter because what are
chapter.
What are the Star Wars? Nah, because the Star Wars franchise is episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Okay,
so in the actual series, they call them chapters.
Okay, so in chapter 4,
a little knowledge for you, motherfucker.
Yeah. So there's that. There's the whole thing was that is surrounded by him. The whole show was made for him.
It's about the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian and the Mandalorian, I guess, lifestyle and etc.
It's the Mandalorian.
Of how
it's also the Baby Yoda show. So I mean, what are we complaining about?
Okay,
so I get also chapter 4. There is a girl. Like what we were back to what we were saying.
That'd be a good alternative. I'm all for that. You want to change it to the Baby Yoda show?
Change it to the Baby Yoda show because he's amazing. Yeah, I laughed my ass off when he was like, "You stay here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do that."
Well, the whole fucking reason,
and then when it comes down,
or when they're in
he stands right there.
When they're in his fucking ship and shit, and the whole reason he even went back for Yoda was because he took the little fucking ball out and he wanted to go shift the lever, and then he was like, "God damn it!"
Playing with the ball.
And he's like, "You know what?
Not gonna lie, that was cute as fuck when he gave it to him.
Have you seen the memes when he's touching the button?
Yeah.
They put whatever music on.
Yeah. So I've seen some memes where they played like cumbia music. They've done it.
I've seen all kinds of shit. Everybody's jumping on that train. We're gonna jump on it. I'm gonna make one. Watch.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make one for us.
You should do it. Yeah,
I'm gonna do it.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Point is,
they're complaining. If you waited till chapter 4, you would see that there's a strong, independent woman out there in chapter 4.
And Mando, dude,
while Baby Yoda sips the soup.
Mando's a fucking beast.
Adorable, dude.
Yeah. You know what though?
Just want to hold him.
Yeah.
I want to put him up to my.
There was a little vibe between the Mandalorian 2 and that one character.
The girl, the other girl. There's another girl. There's a whole bunch of girls.
The one, and she looked. Dude, there's a lot to know her too because also she knew already how to shoot a gun. When Mando had said, "Who knows how to shoot a gun?"
This isn't the last that we see of her.
No, definitely she's gonna come back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think people jumped on the gun too quick and just away out the gate wanted things done a certain way.
People just complain just to complain. I swear to God, people just like to hear themselves talk.
Yeah.
Say the guys who are talking with headphones on.
Yeah.
So I was looking on Instagram and I saw something from Banana Dragon, who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and obviously I follow him. He said, I quote, thinking back to what they said about taking off your helmet in The Mandalorian or the Baby Yoda show, Django took off his helmet a lot in front of a lot of people. Then he got cloned millions of times so even more people saw his face. And then somebody commented, turns out Django and Boba aren't Mandalorians.
No, they're fucking bounty.
Canon.
Technically, they're bounty hunters, right?
No, but
well, I mean that's what the Mandalorians are.
Yeah, but
Mandalorians are a society of people.
Well, you're right.
In the lore of Star Wars, they're considered the best warriors. Not only the best warriors, the best armor.
They're not just bounty hunters.
And the reason why their armor is so sought after, even though people have that metal, not everybody knows how to make that armor.
But you know who does? That female character in The Mandalorian or the Baby Yoda show.
Baby Yoda show.
I'm just throwing that out there for those social justice warriors again.
Yeah, so I mean, dude, there's that. Yeah, so the Fets, it was.
They're saying they're not Mandalorians, and
they don't call themselves. They don't call themselves.
But I would think that's old canon now, because once Disney took over, they kind of
changed things. I mean, I don't know. This is since we got a little bit of time, we're ahead. I'm gonna quote what Banana Dragon commented back to the guy who said that they're not Mandalorians. Banana Dragon took from the Wikipedia, a Wikipedia article, not Wiki, Wikipedia. I quote, Jango Fett was a renowned Mandalorian, bounty hunter, assassin, mercenary, and the father of Boba Fett, a genetic clone of his whom he raised as a son. A human from Concord Dawn, Fett was adopted by Mandalorian warriors following the murder of his parents and the disappearance of his older sister, Arla?
Yeah.
I think it's L. In 58 BBY. Years later, he would go on to lead them through much of the Mandalorian Civil War as Mandalore. After being imprisoned by Jedi, Fett was responsible for destroying the Death Watch, a Mandalorian group who killed Fett's mentor, Jaster Muriel.
So Fett's considered a Mandalorian, not Jango.
But I guess not by... But you would say blood, I guess? I don't know.
But that's the whole reason behind the show now, right?
Technically, Mando wasn't by blood a Mandalorian.
What they call them foundlings.
Yeah.
Boba definitely
was a foundling, yeah.
Boba was a clone.
No, yeah, but then...
Jango was a renowned Mandalorian, bounty hunter, assassin, and mercenary.
Yeah, but see, they came from a different time where they called themselves bounty hunters. They never called themselves fucking... I'm a Mandalorian or whatever.
I guess I guess I don't know.
Or at least they weren't included
not all Mandalorians are bounty hunters. They're mercenaries for sure.
Because it says that later.
No, I know, but
he would go on to lead the Mandalorian Civil War as Mandalore.
Okay.
I don't know, man. shit gets so convoluted between George Lucas and Disney and everything.
All I know that this is the best Star Wars that's come out.
This is the best.
While.
This is better than
the
any
movies,
of the.
For sure.
Yeah, this is better than the movies.
These last movies have been fucking dragging.
Dude,
ass.
The Last Jedi was
suck
ass.
balls. That movie alone literally destroyed the whole trilogy for me, dude.
The last.
I can't watch
Jedi
it no more.
was horrible, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
they sat on a fucking rock the whole goddamn movie and did nothing.
And honestly, it fucked up
no
a lot
training.
No, she had training. But
training.
She had a little
She
bit
had-
of training. It reminded him
Beating
of
Luke's ass?
Kylo. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
That's not training.
because he's supposed to
Best
be
thing about that
the
movie is
most,
BB-8.
You saw the progression with
about
Luke
it.
from
Okay.
New Hope.
Yes, but
and
again,
then to
this is a new
Empire
fucking
Strikes Back, and then Return the Jedi.
This is a new this is a new character. This is somebody that they were bringing in. We don't have that much of a background other than she's a scavenger and her parents abandoned her because according to fucking Kylo, you know, they were fucking alcoholics, whatever the case was.
I don't even know anymore.
No, but the whole point is
Kylo,
she's a nobody,
he's my
or we don't
favorite
know
trilogies.
we don't know too much of her, right? Yeah. So you're introducing a new character. I can see why there
bores
wasn't
me.
that much of a build.
They just didn't.
She's boring.
She had potential.
She's boring.
In my opinion, she had a lot of potential. And
Finn
they
is
ruined it.
boring.
Yeah.
Finn is ultimately
No,
the movie's
Finn,
boring.
No. So
He
Finn
had
is
no
boring.
arc whatsoever. Same arc he had in the first one.
Boring.
Was in the second one.
Wasted character on Snoke. They built up this whole thing.
I was so like,
he
yeah,
died.
dude. I wanted to know what's
Just like they wasted Darth Maul.
Dude, you want to talk about build-ups though? I was looking forward to Skywalker coming back.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he came
think
back.
he's gonna
I don't
come back
like
as a
the way he
Force
came
ghost?
out. I think it makes sense, especially since whether everybody agrees with it, whether you do or not. She's the
Mary Sue.
fucking. She's gonna be the leader of this whole situation. They're gonna
I
base
just
everything
don't like
around
the
her.
fact
Yeah.
that Luke literally
They
had
are.
to go from Empire Strikes Back to pick up a stone, and she could do a whole multiple of stones. In
Again,
the
we had
Last
a
Jedi.
lot more
know.
of a background for
No,
Luke.
they kind of
We
did
had
that
a
with
lot-
Anakin. You know, he was OP for sure in
Yeah.
Phantom Menace, but for the reason he was the chosen one,
Yeah.
supposedly.
I'm not even into it anymore. It just I lost some of my interest, and I don't think Rise of Skywalker is gonna be that good. But
I'm hoping. I
hopeful
got my
that it
ticket
will
already.
be.
That's all
Yeah.
I know. I'm going the 19th.
I'm hopeful
Thursday
that it
night
will be.
showings.
But I'm just upset with the way they handled it.
Yeah, like I said,
I really want it to be good.
I'm upset with the way Skywalker went out. But the reason I think he might come back as a Force ghost was because, again, before this guy
Well, if he-
rudely interrupted me, was because of the whole thing that Rey's supposed to be the leader of them now. She's supposed to be the
But
chosen
she's not a
one now.
Skywalker.
It
There
doesn't
is no
matter.
more
It
Skywalkers.
doesn't
I mean,
matter.
if you think
It doesn't. We don't know that. We don't know
Kylo
for
is
sure
not,
yet.
I wouldn't consider Kylo a full Skywalker
He is a
because he's a
Skywalker,
Han. His father
He's
is
a
Han
Solo.
Solo.
Yeah,
so he's not
Solo.
true Skywalker. I mean, if, I'm not trying to be
Solo.
that's sexist, I guess, if you want to say, but
Whatever.
you know,
He's got
nobody
Skywalker
goes like that.
blood, but he's a Solo. Yeah.
But he has Skywalker blood in him.
Yeah.
We for sure don't know if she has shit in her of Skywalker.
We don't know
at all.
fucking anything because they
Any-
wasted
any-
the whole movie with her
I
sitting
think
on
she's
a
a
fucking
clone
rock.
for sure.
Yeah,
in my
we
opinion,
don't have
kinda, I
any-
feel like they're kind of setting up with this new series because a lot of speculation is that guy that doctor or whatever in the first one, episode 2 that's doing the whole shit on Yoda. That there's a symbol on his shoulder that kind of looks like the
saw
clone
that.
signal.
Yeah, the clone. Yeah. I saw
So
that.
I mean, there's a lot of possibilities they could do. You know.
Excuse me. Yeah. Well,
So I think she's a clone,
I think
but I might be 100%.
it
wrong.
might suck ass, and I'm hopeful that it doesn't.
It's
we're gonna
more
wrap-
leaning to sucking ass.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it the fuck up.
Okay,
Fuck that.
I guess.
Julio, tell them where they can find you, man.
G_Escobar 90 on Instagram.
That's right.
Don't have a Twitter.
I don't know where things are gonna pop up. They may pop up here. They may be over here. They may be down here. They may be somewhere over there. I don't know anymore. But they're gonna pop up on the screen because of this setup. I have no clue. If you're looking for me, you can find me at IGHChazzy on Instagram.
/ McStuffin.
Hey, if you're looking for us as a whole, you can find us at the Side Project Podcast. Hey,
I'm still
Fucking guy.
I'm still only gonna
This
give him a fucking
guy
elbow. I'm
on
not giving him
Instagram.
a pound.
Hey,
And,
none of you guys get the pound, so I feel it had to be.
we get
All right.
maybe in a
You
later
wanna do it?
episode. No,
Pound?
no. The poundings have happened.
No,
the
hey.
poundings are done.
Fucking pound it, man.
Pound.
See, told you like
Roger, hey, Roger, go ahead. Tell them where you plug your shit, man.
They can find me at Roger.17, but it's double R.
There we go.
/Pumpkin
I'll put it
Lover,
up there
Pumpkin
for him
Pie
too. I'll
Lover.
put it up there. And if you haven't, get out there and watch the Baby Yoda show. We're fucking out of here.
Peace.